In recent years, there's been no shortage of real-life happenings that have seemingly mirrored events that had previously taken place on the long-running primetime animated sitcom The Simpsons. Of course, being on the air for 33 seasons and 717 episodes at the time of this video's recording, that's bound to happen every now and again. However, before the show started predicting the future, it drew on the past for its own inspiration. I'm Think So Joe, this is Things You Might Not Know, and today we ask the age-old question, where's my elephant? First airing on March 31st, 1994, Bart Gets an Elephant is the 17th episode of the 5th season of The Simpsons. As Marge makes Homer, Bart, and Lisa clean the house, Bart passes the time listening to local radio station KBBL, where the DJs Bill and Marty make one of their lucky phone calls. The duo eventually call the Simpsons house, where Bart correctly answers the phone with the phrase, "KBBL is gonna give me something stupid," winning his choice of $10,000 or a full-grown African elephant. Despite Lisa's protests and Homer's assertion that with $10,000 they'd be millionaires, Bart chooses the elephant. Bill and Marty are forced to make good on the promise, and as the episode title suggests, Bart indeed gets an elephant whom he names Stampy, and hijinks ensue. Should something like this happen in the real world today, you'd be forgiven for channeling South Park's Dougie, aka General Disarray, and yelling, "Simpsons did it!" But as it turns out, a very similar thing occurred decades before The Simpsons were even shorts on The Tracy Ullman Show. On the original version of The Price is Right, which aired in various incarnations between 1956 and 1964 and was hosted by Bill Cullen, a grand piano was given away as a prize, along with an elephant that was said to be a supply of extra ivory for the piano keys. The elephant was clearly meant as a tongue-in-cheek joke by producer Bob Stewart, and the real bonus prize was $4,000 in cash, equivalent to about $3,718 today. However, the contestant, a farmer from Texas, insisted on taking the gag prize instead of the real one, and Stewart eventually acquiesced, flying in an elephant from Kenya to give the winner his originally advertised prize. As to whether the Simpsons episode is based on this real-life incident or not, we can't say for certain. While the similarities between Bart Gets an Elephant and the events that took place on The Price is Right would suggest that it is, the fact that the episode was written by the notoriously reclusive John Swartzwelder, who refused to participate in commentary sessions for The Simpsons DVD releases and rarely does interviews, indicates that we will most likely never get a definitive answer. Both The Simpsons and The Price is Right continue to air today. The Simpsons is in the midst of its 33rd season on Fox and is currently renewed through season 34. The Price is Right, currently airing today and hosted by Drew Carey, started life in 1972 as The New Price is Right and shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching Things You Might Not Know. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you can see a playlist of Things You Might Not Know videos over there. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time!